Hey everyone, this is Bolt Stomp Soft and welcome back to another solo queue ranked gameplay. We're going into this with the mindset of playing mid lane. You know, it's been a while since we took a subscriber request and we have a new subscriber who kindly requested for me to play the mid lane. Please drop a like on this video. Probably takes about 2 seconds of your time and it goes so far for me as a creator. But nonetheless, let's see if we can switch for last pick here. That way we can give our team the best advantage and the team here. So we got 4th pick. I think that's going to be good enough for me. Maybe I'll try for last pick, but nonetheless, there's 2 things that we want to do in regards to champion select here. We want to pick a champion that's going to bring the most value in terms of team fight and synergy on the team, and then at the same time we want to counter the enemy team with whoever they pick. So if our team is lacking a role or a champion, you know, I might want to fill that void on our team. If the enemy team has like heavy CC or, you know, they're really squishy, I'm going to take that into account and pick my mid lane. So right now, the enemy team, we have a Mel for mid lane. She's a high burst mid laner. Our team, we have an 80 carry Misfortune, support Zillion, and a Kindred jungle. So we output a lot of damage, and we're super safe with Zillion's ultimate as well. He also provides great mobility as well. And looks like the enemy team, they have a Shyvana jungle, Jinx 80 carry. So they're pretty squishy. Not much CC on their team. You know, Jinx has her E-Trap, and then Shyvana has her knockback in a dragon form. So I think I'm going to lock in Katarina. I think she's going to provide a lot of mobility and increase with Zillion's synergy with his mobility increase. And then Kindred's ultimate to make sure I don't die. I think she's going to be a great selection here for our game. And just before I forget, show you guys my runes. Going to rock Electrocute, Sudden Impact, Tyrant, Eyeball Collection, and Absolute Focus. The enemy team definitely messed up by picking Zyra. You know, she has her root and she has her ultimate that knocks people up. But to counter Katarina, you want to make sure you have hard CC like a stun. Like Leona or even a Rammus for a taunt. You know, Singe, he's okay because he has his kickback, but you know, I can just keep an eye on that in the game and just play around it here. So nonetheless, let's jump right into this and cross-examine the enemy team's summoner spells. If you guys can leave a like on this video, probably takes about 2 seconds of your time, and it goes such a long way in supporting me as a creator. If you guys want to keep seeing these videos on your homepage and recommending it towards new players, go ahead and leave a like on this video. Goes so far for me. But no TP on the enemy team. Just gonna rush out to mid lane with my pink ward, starting off with that amplifying tome for additional damage. I'm gonna see if I can get a deep ward in the enemy team's jungle, and I really hope that these videos provide great knowledge and information for those who are new to Wild Rift, and even players who are high elo stock in, you know, Master, Grandmaster, and Challenger. Hopefully this video will show you guys some tips and tricks to help you guys climb in your ranked lobbies every day. So nonetheless, with Katarina, she is super weak early game, so I want to make sure I'm farming with her first ability. Gonna kill these minions when it's safe. Don't want to necessarily take unnecessary poke from Mel. You know, once I hit level 5, I'll have a lot more pressure in the lanes. But for right now, just gonna see if I can last hit, pick up my 3rd ability so I can jump to my little dagger there. And this is all I want to do until I'm level 5. Might shun Po right here. Yep. Again, see if I can get that minion there. And then keeping one eye on the minimap to make sure that I'm not being ganked. But once I am level 5, I'm gonna be looking to roam to other lanes and provide pressure on the map here. Taking a little bit of poke from Mel, but that's okay. Looks like she's out of mana now, so this actually works really well for me. And look at the gold lead here, and I do have a gold lead over this Mel, even though she has the range and ability advantage pre-level 5. So this is going to be really good for us. Shyvana is top side here. She might be looking at an opportunity to gank the Kindred, but I'm just going to keep my gold lead over this Mel. This is how I become insanely strong. And I love the fact that Mel is just spamming all of her abilities, because once I'm level 5 and she's level 5 as well, she's not going to have any mana, and I can pretty much all in on her. So I kind of have to dodge her abilities, bait out her abilities so I can just sponge through her mana. And then once we're level 5, what is Kindred doing? Okay, just walking through the lanes here. And now I'm going to start playing a lot more aggressive. I see Shyvana coming towards the mid lane, so I'm not going to all in quite yet. Oh, actually, I might shove this lane. Looks like there's 3 people in our river here. Sin just did take an opportunity to roam there, but I'm going to stick around. Looks like Mel has no mana. She's just auto-attacking these minions, losing health, which is super reckless on her part. At this point, I am looking for an opportunity to just all in this Mel. Look at her health. With my Ignite, I'm pretty sure I can kill her. I don't want to necessarily flash in on this because she can just flash away. And the Ignite tap on her is definitely doing wonders right now, and she's super low. I can definitely flash and get the kill onto her, but I might die from tower because tower is super strong. But you know what? I'm going to decide to trade here. I don't even care if I die by tower. I have the minions pushing the mid lane, and Mel got no shutdown gold for that. She didn't do 1 drop of damage to me at all. So this video is sponsored by myself, everyone. If you can just please leave a like on this video. That's the easiest and best way to support me as a creator. Helps my video pop up on that homepage for new players and also players who are high elo stuff. If you want more exclusive benefits to my channel, if you want to play Wild Rift with me every single week, you absolutely can. Go ahead and go to my YouTube channel, click join. Let's go ahead and get back to the video here. That's worth it in my book. First item I'm going to pick up is going to be Infinity Orb, just so I can burst enemies and finish them when they're low on health. And then I might be building directly into Rabadons right after. So far, so good. You know, we do have a gold lead over this Mel. I can now start using my abilities a little bit more aggressive. I don't want to take a combo by Mel. That would be a bad idea. But I can definitely keep farming with my Shunpo. Looking at an opportunity to possibly go towards Jinx and Zyra, but the wave is super overextended. It would not work out in my favor. And I don't want to give Mel any plates either. So the main role of mid lane is you're kind of like a second jungler in the sense of roaming capabilities. You want to make sure that you're helping a jungler out and applying pressure to the lanes when it's needed. You know, at this time, it wouldn't be worth it for me to gank Singe. He's super tanky and can just run away from my ultimate, as opposed to Jinx and Zyra, who are super squishy and I can just combo them and secure the kill. So right now, this might be a good opportunity for us to get the kill onto Jinx and Zyra. Right now, the cat is out the bag. Enemy team has vision on us, so I think I'm going to run away from this right now. You know, I'm not going to all in, but look at the Shyvana. And I'm pretty sure Melo's right here too. Yep, look at her. Not going to all in because I'm not a tank. I'm not going to initiate. I'm an assassin, so I want to play with sneaky tactics. And I might go ahead and use my ultimate if Kindred fights. Go right now. And just did out so much damage with no items there. And my team followed up to get the confirmation kill on Shyvana and Mel. So great job from my team there. Just dished out a ton of damage to them. I wish I'd gotten the confirmation kills on that, but I set my team up for success. So gonna keep pushing this mid lane here. I see Zyra running towards mid lane, so I'm gonna go back right here. Buy my Infinity Orb, and now I'm just so much stronger when I take this next fight here. So great job for Kindred for focusing on objectives here. Wukong is staying steady in his lane as well. So with Dragon and the Rift Herald up, I'm going to be looking to help my team. I don't have Smite, so unfortunately I can't start the objective. I have no lifesteal. I can only assist my team at this point and just confirm kills. You know, I say this in every game, but you want to make sure you're exploiting your champion's strengths. And for Katarina, it's going to be her burst and her mobility. So if I can max those two things out this game, I'm going to become literally unstoppable. And this is something that I urge everyone to do in your ranked lobbies, whether you're Emerald, Master Diamond, or even Challenger or Sovereign. You know, this new patch happened, and there's a new update to a lot of items that I'll be covering for my members only tomorrow. So members, keep an eye on that video. Gonna show you guys the most OP builds and items to build this patch to help you guys climb the ladder in every role. So nonetheless, you're gonna keep farming this mid lane here, making sure Mel doesn't get any tower plates. I don't want her to get any gold and snowball lead against me.
Is that fear I smell?
And fingers crossed, you know, there'll be a fight happening soon. You know, Katarina starts to snowball pretty hard when she can get some items under her belt. And I can use my ultimate here. Gonna use my first ability and ignite. Oh man, that Mel. If I had Shunpo to my dagger, we would have traded right there for sure. But that's okay. One death is not the end of the world. You know, I'm not gonna tilt, not gonna FF. And I encourage you guys, if you're doing that in your lobbies, if you're just quitting or FFing or saying, oh fuck this shit, I'm out, this is not the game for you. Maybe you guys should hop on like Tetris or something. But this game is not meant for the weak here, so let's keep on being a good team player to the team. And this Mel is super low. I don't know why she didn't go back yet, but let's go ahead and shove the wave here. You know, we're going to force her hand here to respond to this wave. And maybe we can get some tower plates off. Nope, tower plates are gone actually, but we can still get some damage off on the tower. Get a few tippity taps, and looks like Shyvana is here. I can just Shumpo to my minions. If she gets too close, just like this, gonna Shumpo away. Make sure she can't hit me here. And now it's 2-on-1 again in the mid lane, so unfortunately, I'm not in a position to 2v1 quite yet, but I see Jinx and Zyra pretty overextended in their lane right now. Oh, I'm definitely gonna go over there and pick up the kill onto the Jinx there. I don't really care about the support for Zyra. I want to confirm the kill onto Jinx here. Easy. And looks like Zyra flashed away, so I'm so glad that I didn't initiate onto the Zyra or combo her, because she would just got away and that would have been a waste of my ultimate. But I can get some poke off. She's still here. And just using my daggers to kill her plants here. Not going to dive under tower, just going to keep poking her with my first ability. And can definitely flash away if it gets too hectic here like that. And my ultimate is up in 5 seconds, but at this point it's so risky. If I get hit by Jinx ult, I am so dead. So let's keep building into Rabadon's Deathcap. I want to maximize my burst before I focus my mobility. You know, last season, it was great to have Infinity Orb because it provided movement speed. Looks like they took that away this patch here. But the item is still super good in terms of giving us ability damage. After Rabadon's, I am going to be building into Storm Surge, the new item. And while there are 3 people top, I'm going to take this opportunity to shove mid lane. You know, we win the game by taking objectives. We don't win by getting a lot of kills here, but looks like Singe is running towards mid here, but he's super fast. Can I catch him? No, of course, because he's singed. But I can definitely use my ultimate right here on the Zyra. Great job for Kindred for securing that kill. And Singe, Shyvana's going to flash away, but that's totally okay. Going to Shunpo away from the Mel, and let's go back and get my Rabadon's Deathcap. This is going to make us so much stronger, give us an additional 130 ability power plus 30% increased ability power on all items here. So Storm Surge is going to be my next item. This is going to provide movement speed, and it's also going to do a lot of damage. So if I do 25% of the enemy's health within 2.5 seconds, it's going to do additional damage and give me movement speed, which is exactly what I'm looking to get with Katarina. And I'm going to use my Shunpo to get out of here. Going to go over the wall here, Shunpo to Misfortune. And I need to get out of this fight here because this is too risky. I literally almost died. One more auto attack or one more ability would have been a death of me, but it's all good. Looks like Wukong is shoving the bot lane. That is definitely a great thing to do. It's always a great idea to counter split on the opposite side of the map when you see the enemy team 3 or 4 man heavy on one side. That's an easy way for your team to backdoor and win the game. So I don't know if the enemy team is taking the Baron buff, but let's see if I can get a ward over here. And they did, unfortunately. So at this point here, the name of the game is stalling until Baron is over and done. If we could just hold the lanes, focus on the minions, don't focus on engaging into any team fights, we can definitely just let them waste their Baron buff. You know, as opposed to if we do have Baron, we want to make sure that we're applying pressure in all 3 lanes. But right now we're going to play defense here. We can definitely take this top tower with this Kindred. Oh, Zyra's going to die right here. Going to burst her down here with the combo. Easy. And get the Jinx too with my Shun Po to my daggers here. And I definitely need to run out of here. Yeah, I might need to flash away from this. And I'm going to Shun Po to a minion if necessary. But going to go back in possibly because I have this fruit here. Can definitely use my ultimate and a full combo on the Shins here again. And he is a fish out of water. This is going to be easy kill. Can I kill him with my first ability here? Kobe! Easy kill there. So great job for my team. Great job for Wukong for helping out secure that kill there. We are wasting their Baron buff. Enemy team is focusing team fights and skirmishes instead of focusing pressure in all 3 lanes. So we're going to take advantage of this right here and just punish the enemy team for making mistakes. And that is honestly the biggest tip and trick to climb the ladder in ranked. Is just taking advantage against the enemy team, letting it snowball, and you win the game, right? Kills are only a tool for you to get items. Items are only a tool for you to take objectives. And objectives are what win you the game. So don't forget that, everyone. Gonna go back now and buy my Storm Surge. Gonna shove this wave out just a little bit. And then regroup with our AD carry and top lane possibly to make some magic happen. I don't want to play ARAM. I want to keep on applying pressure to all these lanes. Look how the enemy team is responding to bot lane now. You know, there was 3 people there just momentarily. The Mel, Shyvana, and Singed all went down there because they saw me. So they're definitely afraid of me and they see me as a threat. So I'm going to make sure I apply pressure to... Well, I'm going to Shun Po out of here. Holy crap. Did not expect that fight to happen here, but I still have my ultimate. I can definitely do a lot of damage here. Even if I die, I don't even give a crap. Gonna go in and burst. And they literally almost died. Oh my goodness. If my team were right there with me and attacking the enemy team, we would have got the kill, but all of them ran away. So it is all good over here. And great job for the Kindred for getting the kill on Zyra. And great job for Wukong for getting the kill on Shyvana there. I just kind of wish that my team fought with me instead of running away at that time. But it's all good. I'm not going to let that kill tilt me at all. We're doing a great job here. We're involved in 9 out of the 14 kills on the team. So I have lots of involvement. Nearly 75% kill participation on the team. So great job for everyone here for staying in this, not FFing. But I'm looking to assassinate the squishies on the map. So look at this Jinx here. Is she going to keep on pushing this mid lane? Please do. Please do. It's okay here. You gotta focus the dragon with this Kindred if she comes over here. Definitely take this River Scuttle as well. And right now, if the team comes over here, I'm going to look to assassinate the squishies in the back. So Zyra, she's way out of position here. Going to get the kill onto her first. And might need to flash away from here. Just going to use my Shun Po instead. Going to definitely flash away now. And use my Shun Po again. Going to use my pink ward, get vision on the wolves here. Shun Po away. Use a bursting bubble. And since you are chasing me like a madman. Totally not worth it, brother, man. So let's go back here and get our... We need more magic resist, if anything. So right now, I want to build into Abyssal Sceptor. This is going to give us 40% increased damage sorry, not damage, 40% increased magic penetration. Shyvana is building Force of Nature, and then Singe is also stacking magic resist. So if I want my ultimate to do anything to these guys, what is Singe doing? Is he walking over here? Let me just burst this guy down. Just not respecting that I'm fed right here. So great job for Kindred for helping me out. This is going to be an easy Baron for us to secure here. You know, once we have this, we can definitely shove all 3 lanes and go for the win at this point. You know, second Baron, the late game Baron, is a huge Baron to secure. First one definitely helps out in taking a lot of towers, but the second one, you know, with all the late game items that everyone has, nearly completed with our builds here, we can almost look to end the game right here. So let's go ahead and regroup with our team. Great job for Kindred for securing that kill onto Jinx there. And nobody is stopping us. We are just sieging all of these lanes right now. Gonna use my abilities on the Shyvana here. Gonna wait till she jumps. Yep, now I'm gonna use my ultimate here, ignite her, get the easy kill onto her, and yeah, we can definitely win this game here. Let's shove this tower. Look at those death timers. 4 people dead here. Singe cannot defend all by himself. He is a solo split push. There's no way he can stop all 3 lanes with Baron buff, so Kindred, what are you gonna do? Are you gonna chase him in there? Oh, Kindred's so crazy, she is. Okay, let's go. And with that, that is the game there. So thank you guys so much for watching. This is Bolt Stomp Sovereign. I will catch you guys on the next one. Peace.
Put me to the test.